I call them foot soldiers. I want you not to get scared. And please don't start acting crazy and tripping. Because I did some research on what they call the Israelite brothers. And I saw that some places in the nation label them as violent people, teaching and preaching hate, teaching and preaching separation. I've read all of that. I've actually sit back and looked at a video on a news report on how, because I don't connect to nothing unless the Spirit of the Lord guides me.
Right, right.
So I got to know what's around me. I have to know what's around me.
That's right.
And you know what? I loved it. I loved every negative report. I loved it, Chief. Everything that they said about them, I loved it. You know why I loved it? Because they don't know the truth.
They don't know. That's right.
Because when you don't know the truth, then you got to assume.
That's right.
But what I've learned about my brother is that he cares about his people.
That's right.
And he cares about his community. And he cares about his city. And it does not matter what race you are, as long as you're acting and understanding human race. Yes, that's a different teaching. But that's not our fight.
Right. Right.
They will teach when they teach. And we will work together to build the community. And we got to do it together. So I don't care whatever negative reports they come. This is what's wrong with these black folks. I'm going to say this.
That's right.
So I'm going to say this. This is what's wrong with black folks. Black folks got the biggest problem with gossiping and running your mouth.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all, we can be some of the gossiping and negative people I've ever seen in my entire life because you don't understand something, you rip it apart.
You sabotage.
Half of the people, I got so many people hating me, Trester, that call me a thief, that call me all of these things. Let me help you with something. If you believe what somebody say about me, then you got to be the foolish person in the world. Know why? Because I'm a foot worker. I don't have to talk about it. I am about it. And I'm going to do what I know I'm supposed to do. So the next time you hear somebody say something negative, ask them when the last time they came out of their comfort zone.
That's right.
All right. Ask them when the last time they came out of their comfort zone. What I tell y'all before, stop sitting around building ditches for yourself. Rise up above all of that negative foolishness and start dealing with what the truth is and learning to love people regardless. Regardless. You don't know what's going on in people's life. You just cut it out.
That's right.
We got people dying in the streets. Our sons and daughters being raped and sold every day. Babies, y'all. And y'all still fighting one another?
All right.
That's crazy. I don't care what church you go to, but we all are sisters and brothers.
That's right. That's right.
Let's understand that, okay? So let's get our minds right so that we can understand that the priority is the community. The priority is the people. The purport, oh Lord have mercy, can't get out now. The priority is taking what we have looked at as no good and building it up into something powerful.
That's right. That's right.
All of this rest in peace and hundreds of people coming out to visuals and all of this beating the streets and doing all of that stuff and it means nothing, y'all. I'm sorry. Because prayer without works is dead. So you're doing a whole lot of praying, but you ain't doing no work.
All right, say that.
So the change gonna start with us. We need our brothers. Oh Lord, where the men at?
That's right.
The last time I said it, come on up here now. Come on up here, son. Come on up here. Get all the men that's out here. Will y'all please come up and stand behind us? Come and stand beside us. We gotta do that. Come on, brothers. These are men. These are men. Come on, stand up.
Come on. God, you are too old.
Now, y'all see me as a woman. I'm out here fighting a fight.
I'm on top.
As a woman. But I've submissive woman. And I know how to get in order. And I understand. I'm not the head of my house.
Right.
I ain't married, but when he comes, he will have to be the head of my house. But he has to be the head. I came out to bring awareness to what is getting ready to start, as we call it, Operation Ceasefire. But as a woman, I have to look at my men, and I have to step back.
Yeah.
Amen. Let them lead. We got to step back, because they got to lead.
That's right.
These women are in your hands, brothers. We women are in your hands. And we can't build this community without you. Our daughters need you.
Amen.
Our children need you.
Yes.
Our women need you. And we need you to help us become better women. And you got to come together. Please reach our young men while they yet still have time.
Right.
Please grab hold of these 13 and 12-year-olds before they get locked up and put behind bars.
Say so. Say so.
Please grab them now and help say this is why the community center is so important. Because parents, we're coming into your neighborhoods and we're taking your children. We're going to have to take your children. And we hope that you're going to support us taking them. But you got to trust these men to teach them, to guide them. Because there's too many babies without fathers.
That's right.
And there's too many young people that don't, young 15 and 16. This is why I don't like it when people say it starts with the family, in the house and stuff. What do a 15-year-old know about raising a child?
That's right. Right.
What do an 18-year-old know about running a household?
Right.
They don't know anything.
Oh, no.
So we need y'all to help us. And if we got some real women out here, then we're going to need y'all to help us teach and train. And don't be like the world, look for pay for everything.
right.
God
That's
is
right.
paying you
Yes,
everything.
yes, yes.
That's the problem. Everybody wants somebody to pay you for your service.
Right.
Well, Petersburg, and I'm gonna turn it over here to my brother because I know he got something to say, even though he said he won't say nothing. They are new businesses. We got a lot of support that just ain't here today. So we want y'all to know that. We didn't make this so big that we, because I could have talked to Wayne and to the news reporters when they called us. That won't it. I want to see what y'all gonna do tomorrow. The Lord said it don't take but 2 or 3 people to come together. And I made a social post on Facebook this morning that Martin Luther King didn't become the great man that he came because he had a dream. He became the great man that he became because he got up and operated in the dream.
Amen.
If you don't operate in the vision, then you're just walking around dreaming. And dreamers ain't never made it nowhere but in the same bed that you laid it when you had that dream. So, if you want change, we're going to need you to come from out of that mindset. Rise up above all of this way you've been doing things. There is going to be a change in the city of Petersburg. And when you see that word, ceasefire, ceasefire films, Operation Ceasefire, and the next rally that we have to call, which I'm hoping that we don't have to, the next rally that we call, then you're going to have the multitude. You understand? Because we want y'all to spread the word. Change starts with who?
Us.
Change starts with who?
Us.
Are y'all ready for change?
Yes.
We ready to build up. It's time for you. How many of you want to be a business owner? Raise your hand. So guess what? The only thing that's stopping you from having your business is you. And God gonna connect you with the right people because there's some people coming into your community that's willing. Go back and tell your 15 and 16, your children. Go tell your children that feels like that they cannot get a decent job because they're carrying a federal charge or got all of these things on their record. Well, we got some people that's coming into the city. And I know that many people have done it, had these different job fairs. But guess what? We're going to start setting up some job payers in your community.
Amen.
We coming to your ward. And we're going to set it up in your ward. Because sometimes people are more comfortable in their own little turf. But we're going to bring you out to the, when you start feeling good about you, then you can walk around anybody. Keeping your head lifted up and know who you are. So I'm going to step back a few minutes to give my friend here the opportunity for him to speak.
All right, y'all. Ain't gonna hold everybody up too long, but the point is, you know, even after our meeting that we had that very night, shots bring out. All right, you folks seen, of course, over this these holiday seasons, shots went out. So, you know, as we always kind of say, the most powerful look is not the person. Not if you take 1,000 men and line them up and they talk, it's nothing compared to 100 men that stand silent. You understand what I'm saying? So what we want to do is we want to get out into the community and actually do the works. Like, we are tired of talking. Chief, you know, and some of the men that he has, you see us around the cities. We're in the areas right where the bodies fall at and screaming to our people who they are. All right, because we're a firm believer that the reason why these things are happening, we've seen it all over the country, is because we don't have knowledge of self, and because you don't understand that we're the holy people. You are so quick to kill us, and less patience is used upon our people because we don't understand that we're the holy people. So once you start understanding that you're the we're God's chosen people, then more patience comes in. Then you have more respect of life. But right now, there's no respect of life because our people are running around not knowing who they are. So our goal is not just to, you know, to come out and talk to people. It's to give awareness of self. And this lady right here, you can see the fire in her.
Yeah.
This lady right here is ready to do the works. So now we're gonna learn, we're gonna build, we're gonna learn. Everybody has a starting point. What we want to do is change the narrative. Let's stop saying Petersburg is bad. Let's stop saying that it's crime in here. Start putting positivity in the air. If you put positivity in the air, people gonna want to come and build here. People gonna want to do the businesses. You know, and we gonna get to the council. We can't put out everything that was said in what we know. We can't. And when she called, said the media calling, we both said at the same time, lock them out. We don't even want them in. Because at the end of the day, what they're doing is exploiting this for views and everything. Somebody dying is not to be exploited. You understand? There's empty buildings all around this city. Businesses can be put in there. Tax breaks can be given. We can escalate the city. This could be the Harlem of the South. You understand? So we have to put that in our minds. If we do this, we need people that's really willing to give their lives. We are. You better believe it. We're in those spots when it's nighttime. That people are subject to get killed. So we're putting our lives on the line. We really believe in this. We really love our people. So what we need, we're out here. So that means y'all care too. What we need is the people. It starts with this little epicenter right here. What we want to do is get out into the community. We're going to pull like-minded individuals together. We already got a lot of people who's in the word of mouth. Oh yeah, sign up. Oh yeah, let's sign this. But now we need people to really start the narrative of saying, this is the place to build. You see the mind state? If we tell businesses and everything this is the place to build, people come up and you bring pride back into the city. We have a building down the street that we're shooting for, we're aiming for, to turn it into a historical arts culture center where we can bring in plays. You can bring in things to the city that's going to bring people back in to come watch this from other areas. All right, but and the narrative of the story is for us to sit around the table. But right now, it's for us to get out into the community, pass these flyers out, get these signatures going, so that we can build upon what we spoke about in the meeting. All right.
And do me one more favor. Tell all of your family that lives in what people call the projects. Okay?
Right.
Please stop calling yourselves projects.
Right.
Please stop it. You don't live in, I keep saying Hagerman. Does Hagerman still exist? Does it still exist?
South of the James.
South of the James. It's called South of the James. I remember when it was Hagerman.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep saying that. But it's called South of the James. Why you keep labeling yourself as projects? See, that's the mindset that you have that must change. And the next time somebody say, oh, they from over there at the projects, you need to say, oh, no, they over there from South of James. You follow me?
Yeah, right.
Power, life, and death is in the power of your tongue. Speak life over yourself and over your community and over your city. I'm proud to be from the city of Petersburg. I ain't going nowhere. And God knows, I hope I live to see half of the children here in this city become judges and lawyers and police officers and be done doing productive things. We're going to do something great in this city, y'all, and we're going to do it. I promise you. You know why I promise you? Because you're a part of it. You are a part of it. We're going to do it together, right, Carl?
Yes.
We're going to do it, guys. Are we not going to do it, Tony? We're going to build this community back up. And we're going to let the past be the past. Because guess what? We ain't going to bury another son or daughter in this city.
Amen.
We're not burying. Come on, you got to speak it. You got to speak it. We're not going to bury another son or daughter in this city for murder.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not going to happen. So if you don't speak it out of your mouth, then it will never manifest itself. Speak it. We are live and not die.
Live and not die.
So we're going to, before we leave, we get ready to mobilize and we get ready to beat the streets. But before y'all leave, I need everybody to sign this petition so we can add your name to it. All right, hold on.